Hi, I'm Alan, and in this video you will learn how to paint the amazing Spider-Man. But not just any spider, we are painting the suit in honor to the Sam Raimi movies. So if you're ready, let's do it.
We will start by priming the whole model, making sure that we cover over every inch of it. It's a common issue to leave uncovered areas of the Mini. Don't worry about it not being perfectly covered in the first appliance. You can let it dry and apply primer with your brush over the zones that you missed. Now we are going to apply gray primer, keeping in mind that the light source is hitting Spider-Man's face directly. Given that this spot will be the most illuminated, we will focus our grays on this spot. This way we will be able to understand easily where to set our highlights and shadows. I am going to apply burnt red using my brush, and I will make sure to cover all of the red zones in the suit. This way I'll have the right foundation tone for the shadows and midtones. Next, I go back to apply gray primer with our airbrush once again. This will set the base color for the highlights. Now, I'm going to use deep red over the gray color for maximum highlight light. Because of these grays under the red, it's easy to get the right amount of saturation. Remember that you can apply another layer of paint if you need to increase the intensity of the color with your brush. Just make sure to not cover the transition zone. Next, I am going to apply Prussian blue in all of the blue parts of the suit. This step is really easy because of the dark blue tone. Place the highlights in the blue parts of the suit, creating harmony. Now, I'll make sure to blend the transitions using a glaze which tone is between Prussian and deep blue. Use a terracotta color for the brick wall. I'll set the base tone for the tube and concrete by using black. For the wall, it's enough to apply reddish orange as an intermediate tone with an overbrush technique and a clearer tone using a dry brush. Let's start with non-metallic metal as simply as we possibly can by applying neutral gray in the side of the pipe. We have to make sure that this color is facing directly to the light source for a much more realistic effect. After this, we will apply a glaze with an intermediate tone to blend the color shift following in the straight direction for the pipe. With a little of shine, we set the maximum highlights and it's all set. I want the pipe to look old and wear, so I'll set a rust effect by the base of it. The key for this is to set small accumulations and random dots. Now, with light rust, reduce the area for the oxide to get the wanted effect. Finally, we reach the most complicated part of this non-metallic metal for the suit. For this, I'll make sure to paint the base tone of each and every web line, spider symbol, and eyes in the suit. This process will take a lot of time, but in the end, it's worth the effort given that I need the correct base tone. This is very important because of the natural translucency of acrylic paints. Next, I am using lighter gray over selected areas. Make sure to set the edge of your brush in a perpendicular way to the edge of the part that you want to paint. This will help you to get a clean, sharp line without messing the base color. With a little of pale gray, I am reducing the highlight area and will focus it on the front part of the face. Make sure that you use thin layers of paint to get the clean transitions in a simple way. Remember that you can always use glaze with an intermediate tone between the last and this step to get clean transitions. For the last step, let's finish the eyes by getting some pure white shines on them. As you can see, this is the most important sun in the miniature, so it must catch the viewer's eye, giving the luminosity. And this is the final result.
So there it is, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is ready for action. I hope you learned something, and if you want more superhero painting tutorials, make sure to leave me a comment below and to follow us in our social media. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.